Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the cottage. I'm Joey, the Veiled Cottage Witch. And tonight we are doing a full moon in Pisces reading for you guys. And this full moon is got a lot in store for us. It's also a lunar eclipse. So we've got a lot of energy, a lot of dark energy, but also a lot of intuitive energy going on here. This full moon in Pisces is about intuition, empathy, spirituality, and then this lunar eclipse comes sneaking up with it, and it adds even more, I want to say, confusion to it, but it's also a lot of intensity and potential major transformation going on. There's a lot of insights into your emotions and inner world with this eclipse. So I'm hoping for a lot of major arcana cards coming out, giving us a direction to where this transformation is going. So with the sun in Virgo right now and the full moon in Pisces, this is a strong need for balance, not only in your practical, nature, but also with your sensitive, empathic side. So we're struggling for balance right now. If we seem, topsy-turvy, that's why we're struggling for balance right now. Now, this full moon offers an opportunity to look at your emotional life and an opportunity to find inspiration and potentially release some things that you're holding on to that no longer serve you, right? We did a lot of releasing last month, but now, or not even last month, a couple weeks ago when we did our new moon reading. So now we're like, as we go through this last bit of transformation, we're getting these stragglers, these clinging energies, and we're saying no means no. So in this reading, we are going to find out how we can connect more with our intuitive side. We are going to find out what emotions still need healing. We're going to find out how to let go of those things and what self-care that we need to focus on so we don't let those things reattach. So good things coming. And also, as always, in the middle, we will have our message from Spirit. So today I'm using the Heaven and Earth Tarot. What a beautiful deck this is. So it's kind of dark and moody. So I thought it was perfect for our Pisces energy. And then as a message from Spirit, I have the Secret Language of Darkness, which is going to be perfect for our lunar eclipse energy from Spirit. So let's get right into this. So as always, we go around and we set our message from Spirit in the middle. I've got all my Pisces crystals. I've got blue lace agate, my favorite piece of aquamarine. I've got two balancing fluorites. One's purple, one's green here. Anytime I need balance, these are my two guys. I have some chevron amethyst, some black tourmaline, and some black moonstone. Look at that. That is just beautiful. All right. wasting no more time, let's get our 4 cards around. Oh, by the way, this is our Pisces card, I believe, with the numbers adding up to 6, which is a beautiful balance and harmony card. We need that real bad right now. And that is our signal for our signal. Boy, these cards are so new. I think this is the first reading I will be doing with them, so forgive me if they're a little slippery. Pisces is our full moon, so make sure that we have that card down for us. Oh, yep, there it goes. Can't bridge them yet, but I will. They just need a little training. Got to break them in. Like a new horse. And one more for posterity. Okay. These crystals are so pretty, but they're going to go over here so they're not in our way. Still adding energy to our reading. Ooh, that middle pile is hot, hot, hot. That first pile. I love a good fan. If cards don't have good card stock, they don't do that. And I can't stand it. I like a good fan. There's our first card. Our second. Third. And fourth card. Thanks, guys. Yes, I just thanked my cards. Leave me alone. These are going to get trimmed. They are going to get trimmed. They're just absolutely obnoxiously too big, and my hands are obnoxiously too small. No can do with that. But I think I can do it if I just keep out of the way of the circle, which is not. I just need these borders gone. They're just kind of not necessary. Oracles without borders, that's what I need. They look so much better without them, I think. All right. That first pile for me. Give us a good one. They're very new. I can tell Bobby hasn't used them a lot. Actually, both decks were a gift from Bobby Fierro over at Wild Raven Tarot on YouTube. So thank you, Bobby, for both of these. All right, surprise is over. We can turn them over now. Always like to see the Ace of Wands. Yes, yes, yes. All right. And hey, we can see them pretty good. Excellent. I'm just going to bring them in a little bit. There we go. All right. So our number one card up here. How can I connect more with my intuitive side? We have the Eight of Wands reversed. We can slow down. Rome wasn't built in a day. You're not going to be able to break out your crystal ball and just automatically start seeing it like, the Wicked Witch of the West, okay? Slow down, my friend. This is swift movement, swiftness, right? But when it's reversed, it's a call to slow things down, all right? Have patience with yourself. You can connect more with that intuitive side by slowing things down, taking your time with it. Practice makes perfect. Rushing does not. Slow down. You can't expect to learn how to read tarot, how to use your pendulum, how to astral travel, to have prophetic dreams overnight. It doesn't work that way. You have to work at it. There are people that are born with those gifts, absolutely, but they don't learn how to hone them and sharpen them overnight. Slow down. Take your time. Trust your intuition. You can't find that intuitiveness by rushing. There's no way. You have to be able to slow down, and practice makes perfect. Okay? So go easy on yourself. If you can't do it at first or at the 100th time, it's okay. Everybody I've ever met who's good at it was not born that way. You got to take your time. All right. Our number 2 card, Ace of Wands. What emotions need healing? Well, this is just not a very emotional card, but I feel like this is very much a creative card. And so what emotions need healing is, I'm going to tell you that any emotion that you can put your creativity into and channel that and deal with it that way, that is what emotions need healing. Anytime you can creatively work through those emotions, say you're depressed and the only thing that makes you happy is drawing or painting or sculpting or, just creative writing in general. That is how you're going to do it, is through creative writing. The Ace of Wands is what I like to call the divine paintbrush. It's a sign, a divine gift of the creative spark. So that's how you're going to work through those emotions, is channeling them creatively. However you do that, whatever your tool of creativity is. I know for me, I like to write, and I'll write pages and pages and pages. And that helps me channel all that emotional healing. So if that's something that you want to do that. I mean, this could be a pen, This could be a sculpting tool. This could be a paintbrush. But take that emotional energy that you need to transform and transform it through creativity. Now, how can I let it go? And here's our major, it is our major arcana card. You can let it go by changing your mindset, changing your perspective, looking at things in a different way. This is our Hanged Man. This card is all about looking at things in a way that you haven't looked at before. That's how you can let it go. This card is all about letting go. It's about making a sacrifice in order to gain something even better. But it's so hard for us to change that mindset. We have to take a step back and look at it in a totally different point of view. That's what he does. It takes time and patience, just like this card. But we have to be able to put our feet in other people's shoes and take a step back and realize that we need another perspective. We're too close to the situation sometimes. We need to be able to look at it from a whole new point of view. And we will gain insight that way. We will. But we have to step back. We're way too close to it right now. And that's how we can let it go. I knew we were going to get at least one major arcana card. All right. And then we have the lovely Queen of Pentacles. What self-care do I need to focus on? You need to focus on nurturing yourself. Are you eating well? Are you drinking well? This is the queen that takes care of everybody else. And when she's upside down, she's not taking care of herself. You've got to be able to nurture and water yourself, tend to yourself. You have to be able to make sure that you're eating well, not everybody else, but you are included. Sometimes this is called the people-pleasing queen. Remember, people pleasers are great, but you have to remember you're a people too. You're a people too. You can't take care of everybody if you don't take care of you too. You got to take care of yourself. You got to take care of yourself. So you have to take care. Pentacles are material things. They're the physical plane. You have to take care of your body, specifically your body. Go get your well check. Make sure that you are eating right. Make sure your blood sugar's good. Make sure, go for a checkup. Make sure make sure your check engine light's not on. If there's an issue that you've been waiting to go to the doctor, and hey, I already made my neurologist appointment on Monday. I'm taking care of myself too. So make sure that you are taking care of yourself. All right. All right. Lecture over. I'm done. All right. Now let's look at our message from Spirit about how you can dive into and activate your intuition and its secrets. A relentless push to freedom. Relentless push. Look at that beautiful rose, but it's like melting. This, I haven't read the book, but I am just reading this intuitively tonight. A relentless push to freedom. Your intuition wants you to desperately release any emotions that you're holding on to that do not serve you. And once you let go of those emotions, that is freedom. That is freedom. Now, I always, when I'm working on the chakra system, when I am doing my energy readings and we get to the sacral chakra, and I feel that it is still, and I say, hey, we need some movement. It's not supposed to be a stinky bog in that chakra. Sacral is where we hold emotions. And it should be a free-flowing river. If it's a stenchy bog, that is not good. So remember, we secretively hold on to those emotions. It gets to be a stinky bog. It should be a free-flowing river. So when you drop down into your emotional chakra, if it's a stinky bog, let go. Let it flow. Just like a beautiful river. It should be flowing beautifully, not a stinky bog. No one wants that, especially not in the body. Because once that is like that, then you get urinary tract infections, kidney stones, all that jazz. We don't want that. Free flowing. And I always just chant, let it go, let it flow. Let it go, let it flow. And they usually have to go to the bathroom, but hey, they're not a stinky bog anymore. All right, to recap our reading here. How do you connect more with your intuitive side? Slow down, have patience, practice. Trust your intuition is flowing. It's not going to happen overnight. What emotions need healing? The ones that you can move through you creatively, whatever that means for you. How can I let go? Changing your mindset, changing your perspective, and maybe a small sacrifice or a big sacrifice in order to gain something a little bit better. And then what self-care do I need to focus on? Your physical self-care. And then your message from your intuition and from spirit is to let those emotions flow and not to hold on to them. That's your relentless path to freedom. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. Please like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. I'll put both of these decks down in the description box in case you want to purchase them. Yes. And please visit my website. You can book a reading with my reader, Bobby Fierro, at Wild Raven Tarot on YouTube. You can also book a service, a class, a workshop. You can visit my online shop, where all my herbal remedies and magical products are. Just remember at checkout to enter the code word all caps veiled to get your free shipping. That's only available through this channel and my gift from me to you. So don't forget to do that. If you'd like to financially support this channel, you can do so by buying me a coffee. All the details are down in the description box, but no pressure. You can just scan this QR code right here. But like I said, no pressure. Just live your best life and live for yourself. Happy full moon and blessed be. See you on the next one. Bye.